Good morning, thriving warriors. Not sure why the camera's not working today. We've got the old school camera, not the new school camera. Well, here we are at Thriving Warrior Department of Career Services. Alexa, what is the date? Alexa, what is the date?
Today is Thursday, January 19th.
Good. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:11 a.m.
Okay, cool. And Alexa, what is the weather?
In Amargosa Valley, it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Today, you can look for intermittent clouds with a high of 44 degrees and a low of 28 degrees. By the way, there's a wind advisory in effect from Thursday, January 19th, 1 p.m. to Friday, January 20th, 10 a.m.
Okay, so let's get ready to rumble. Let's fasten our seatbelt, strap it tight. Good morning, Diana. Charlene is probably going to be joining soon, and other people. So what do we do here at Department of Career Services? We help you get from point A to point B, where B is better. It is a journey, and like all journeys, it takes time. It's full of adventure, which could be seen as overcoming obstacles, being in awe at other points, utter frustration. It's what you make of your journey. So we're here to help you along the way. We do that with breadcrumbs. This is the first breadcrumb. This podcast, this daily podcast, down below in the description, we have other breadcrumbs, 8 other breadcrumbs, including a link to our 4-week online course, a neuroscience-oriented approach to success. Let me do this. This is a new shirt. Online neuroscience-oriented approach to success. The link to the motivational video, which I watched to prepare for this podcast. A link to the TED Talk that goes with where we are in our course. This is week 3, day 4. David Phillips, The Magical Science of Storytelling. Talk more about that later. We have a link to a little short Jordan Peterson video to help you. We have a link to a article in Inc. magazine. Today's a particularly good one, which you should read. It is about breathing. Stanford did a study to figure out the best way to breathe to reduce blood pressure, reduce heart rate, et cetera, reduce stress. And they test several ways to do it. There is a best way, which we'll probably talk about in here. That's it for 5 minutes. Inhale, fill up your lungs as deep as you can, then inhale a little bit more. And then exhale through your mouth. And if this was Bikram yoga, they would say through the back of your throat. Hot air out. Do that for 5 minutes. Okay, next we have a breadcrumb to our Bible studies through Baraka Church, where we are in the audio series. Then we have links to the services we provide: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, skills training, foundational employment, and career planning. And then we have another breadcrumb, which is the transcript of Seth Godin's daily blog. So a lot packed in here. Down below in the description. Please subscribe, share, give a thumbs up, etc. Okay, now before we start, or in order to start, make sure we have the things we need. First of all, coffee. I have my coffee laced with MCT oil, pen, paper, book for taking notes, because the goal is to remember this stuff, not just to listen to it or watch. Next breadcrumb, our simple theme. You want to get from point A to point B? It's simple. ... Breadcrumb, breadcrumb, breadcrumb. Pause, pause, pause. Stay busy. Have your goal. Stay busy. Try to do as much as you can during the day rather than, oh, I worked for a little bit. Now I need to take a cigarette break. Stay busy. Keep moving forward. Be a shark. Be like an apex predator. Okay, that's that. Next, our daily affirmation, write something down. I'm so happy and grateful now that blank. I'm so happy and grateful now that today I will be meeting with the people at Nye County who are the people at Nye County regarding placing boxable units at the mobile home park in Amargosa Valley. An improvement of that place, an improvement of the area, an improvement of the county, an improvement of the lives of veterans who will live there. Oh, good. Diana has coffee with MCT oil. Great. Good job, Diana. That's what I'm happy and grateful for. I will meet that. Yesterday, I met with Valerio Zanoli, talking about a lot of things. The movie we did last year, when it's coming out, other projects, other ways to move forward. Met with an interesting fellow regarding businesses, a new business, new employer for our people. The shirt doesn't really sit right. For our people regarding becoming like Rock Auto for particular types of cars. So people who need car parts, they can go online, order the car part, and our people will get the part, ship the part, etc. Met with a guy that makes sheds in Pahrump that can make housing units that, according to him, is well approved, anointed by the important people at the county. So all of that is cool. So full day yesterday. Also, Barry was here. Boom. Barry was here getting the guys going, digging the trench to get the pipe out so we can get the sewage system running again. It is a crappy work, but our guys were doing it. So good on them. Let's see, what else? Okay, let's talk about David Phillips, The Magical Science of Storytelling. We're 8:16 in. This week, the metaphor this week is outside your school-sized kingdom in our 4-week course, outside our school-sized kingdom. What I need to do is get other people to help me become successful. So the metaphor is I need to get people in my car helping me get to Successville. How do I do that? So we start with David Logan, join Tribe Nudge Forward. Then on Tuesday, we went to Seth Godin. How do I nudge? How do I nudge? Well, 4-step process, find something to change, tell a compelling story, connect the true believers, ignore the non-true believers. Next was lead them. And then step 4, lead them, okay? The next day, Simon Sinek. Yesterday, well, how do I tell a compelling story, right? Because if I can't tell it, it's easy to find something to change. It's easy to say who's with me. It's easy to lead people. Next week is how we not fail once we lead people. But Simon Sinek yesterday was, how do you tell a compelling story? And the story is why, about why. Because people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Good morning, Charlene. The video is not loading. Maybe start over, Charlene. I don't know. Diane, is it working for you? Okay, so back, boom. Simon Sinek, start with why. Why, and the why here is why we need to change the status quo. Why do we need to change the status quo? And if you get people to agree with you of why we need to change the status quo, You want them to agree. Yeah, we do need to change the status quo. Okay, who's with me in changing the status quo? I am with you. I am with you. Great. Dorothy Boyd, accounting. If you get people to agree with you, that's it. They're going to do it because they believe your why, not the what you're going to change, not the how you're going to change it. That follows after they agree that something needs to be changed. Today is David Phillips talking about the magical science of storytelling. It's the story before the story. It's the story that primes the release of neurotransmitters so that people can see the world the way you do, because ultimately we want to do the elegant equation, bond, add value, and ask. All right, moving along because time is racing. It's 10:54. Seth's blog. Seth Godin, typist/hypist. Not that long ago, you could make a living as a typist. Technology keeps changing the world. Now you're more likely to find a job doing something that seems a lot less mechanized, but that too will be programmatic soon enough. P.S. Here's an important new book about perfectionism. Okay. So there was a time in my lifetime when I was in college, there were people who were just typists. Right, they knew how to type. Technology keeps changing the world. So now everybody knows how to type. Now you're more likely to find a job doing something that seems a lot less mechanized, but that too will be programmatic soon enough. So as AI is taking over the world, jobs that used to need humans will no longer need humans. So keep moving forward. Okay, cool. What do we have next on our hit parade? Memes from today. Basically, the theme was keep moving, don't quit. Even the best people get into slumps, but they don't quit. They don't quit. Goes in and out, goes in and out. Okay. So Charlene, Diane is having the same problem too. That's interesting because it seems like it's working fine on this end. Yeah. Wow. Well, hopefully it's recording clearly and it's just on the playing side. I guess I too will watch it. All right, well, let's move along. Next breadcrumb, Navy SEAL Maxim. Yesterday was the only easy day. You want to get from point A to point B? Try to make yesterday as the only easy day. Just push yourself a little bit harder today, just a little bit more. And you can do that by doing things that are uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Choose the hard way to do things. Be more samurai, karate chop chop, etc. Let's see, what else? Remember, think of your life, the life that you're building. This journey is like building a table. Consider that your journey is like building a table. And it's a four-legged table, and you need to focus on all four legs. Physical, which is fitness and health. Mental, learning and communicating. Emotions, control your emotions. Because if you can't control your emotions, don't worry, somebody else will, and they'll probably take you out of the game. So emotional and spiritual. And here it is the belief in Jesus Christ. But our Jesuit yesterday sent me the official church doctrine on what it is regarding other religions, regarding John 14:6. And that is, those who, through no fault of their own, do not know the gospel of Christ or his church, but who nevertheless seek God with a sincere heart and, moved by grace, try in their actions to do his will as they know it through the dictates of their conscience. Okay, so good people of non-Christian faith that do not know the church or the gospel. Those two may achieve eternal salvation. LG number 16, CF D5 space 3866-3872. That is the site. Don't know what it means, but interesting. Okay, and with that, can we say and cut? And cut. And Diana says AI is taking over my computer. Correct. And cut. And cut.